YAHUAH Basham YAHUSHA. YAHUAH Basham YAHUSHA. YAHUAH Basham YAHUSHA. Shalom Yasharel. Shalom Yahuda Yahudin. Shalom YAHUSHALOM. YAHUAH. YAHUAH. I give thanks to ALuah for what ALuah is doing. It's amazing how the Father always puts to your remembrance all the things He has shown you. YAHUAH. Yesterday, the Father reminded me to make a video of what He showed me in 2019. If everyone should remember, between March and June, between March, April, June, during this time of pandemic, I made a video because the Father showed me something in a dream that was unbelievable, even when I didn't know what was going on. Remember, there's no pastor, no Christian pastor that made that video. Remember, all the Christian pastors, they run away. But YAHUSHA revealed to me. The video I made, this is 2019, between March, April. The Father showed me in the dream where I was walking on the beach. I was walking on top of the rocks on the beach. As I was going downstairs, like when you go to the when you go to the beach, you have all these natural stones that comes out of the water. You see, when I was walking, I went down to the first step, went down second step. Before I went down to the third step, when I was going down, there were sacrifices. Sacrifices on this side, sacrifices on this side. As of that time, I didn't realize what the sacrifices were. Now, so when I walked down the walkway on the beach, as I was about to move forward, all the massive rocks, like when you go on holiday, all this when you go to the sea or the beach, all this natural massive rock, that comes out of the water, So as I was about to walk forward, all the massive rock from the beginning, they were all uprooted, from the beginning, from after, after I walk first step, second step, before I made the third stop, the third step, all the massive rock that goes very far to the sea, they were all uprooted. All was uprooted and fell inside the ocean, covered, not seen. So the Father gave me the understanding of the vision that time. This was 2019, when this coronavirus began. I made a video and declared, I said, this is what it is. You see, that the Father has uprooted the evil powers, the evil plans of Bill Gates and the leaders of the world. You see, I said that the Father has uprooted them. Remember, I said they have the COVID, coronavirus, and or the vaccine, everything. I said that it will not work. I made this video 2019. So check the video I made between March and June, I believe. Between March and June, you will see that I declared this. And in that video, what did I say? That Bill Gates will never rise up again. That's why I declared in 2019, where YAHUAH gave me this vision. That time I didn't even know what was going on. It was yesterday the Father put in my remembrance again to remind them. After 6 months after I'd done that video in 2019, then the Father explained to me what the sacrifices that I saw on both sides were. So the sacrifices I saw on both sides are the people who will die, during this pandemic. The death on both sides, every corner. Sacrifices, blood, blood was everywhere. On my right side was blood sacrifice. On the left was blood sacrifices. You see? So the Father explained to me, these are the people that we died during this pandemic. But after, what did the Father do? He uprooted all the evil leaders. He uprooted everyone that is involved in this evil. So the Father reminded me that vision, to make the video, to remind people that the judgment and punishment has begun. Everyone that is involved in that sacrifice that the Father showed me in 2019, what does the Father say? He will uproot them from the beginning to the end. It doesn't matter whether they are world leader. It doesn't matter where you belong. It doesn't matter what authority you have. Yahusha will uproot you. And that uprooting has begun. You see? Because the sacrifice, that blood is being wasted. Now, the Father will show them who is in charge. Yahusha will show them that He is the one that created everything, visible and invisible. So this is why I'm making this video. So that when it happens again, you will know that Yahusha has revealed the hidden secret to His servant before it happens. Remember, before it happened in 2019, I made a video to declare what Yahusha showed me in the vision. Now, what does it show? After the sacrifice, after the killing, if we look over all over the world now, many countries are beginning to question. Many people are beginning to challenge. Even in Britain, I heard that they have a fight, something concerning death, you know. So many things are going on now. Many things are going on now. Questions are beginning to answer. I mean, questions have been asked everywhere. Everywhere. People are beginning to rise. People are beginning to see something doesn't add up here. What does the Father say when you go to the scripture? The Father said, they will build, but He will tear down. The Father didn't say they will not build. He said, He will allow them to build. He will allow them to come up with their evil plan. But who is in charge? The Creator will tear it down. Is that not what's happening? Yahusha showed me that He uprooted everyone that is involved in this killing, in this evil. No one that will waste innocent blood and go free. It is written, you cannot waste innocent blood. It doesn't matter through anyhow you did it. Whether it's through pharmacia, through drug, it doesn't matter. Or whether you kill somebody in any way. Nobody will kill. When King Dawood, the prophet of Yahuwah, when he killed, did Yahuwah not punish him? Yahuwah punished him. Did Yahuwah not kill that baby that he had with the wife? The baby died. It's the same thing. The Father showed 2019. You see, the Father showed, he said from the beginning He uprooted them. For the Father to uproot the massive, if you see the size of this rock in the ocean, all the rock from the beginning to the end, they were uprooted. So none of anyone that is involved in sacrifice, in this evil plan, it doesn't matter who you are. Yahusha said He will uproot them from the beginning to the end. Not even one single one will be left. It doesn't matter who you think you might be. Because the Father showed that vision. He said He uprooted them from the beginning to the end. As Yahusha has declared this, so shall it be. When the Father has declared, what does the Father say? He will show before He does it. Before He said He will reveal the hidden secret to His people. Then He will do it. He said there's no matter the Father does not reveal to His people before He does it. That's what's happening. I give thanks to Abba Yahuwah through Yahusha for showing all these wonders and signs. So Yashurel, do not be afraid. Yashurel, do not be afraid. Yashurel, do not be afraid. Yahusha is in charge. Who is going to judge? Yahusha. Who will avenge the blood of the innocent? Yahusha. Who will uproot the leaders of the world? Who will uproot those that are wasting innocent blood? Who will uproot those that are destroying human beings? It is Yahusha. Who will be the judge? It is Yahusha. Who will destroy them? Who will condemn them? Yahusha. When you do what you do, remember you have a creator. Remember what Yahusha said. Yahuwah says this in YaramYAHU 17. He said, curse is them. Curse is any man that put their trust in man. Why should you put your trust in fellow human being? Even King Dawood says this. He said, do not put your trust in prince. Let me read it. It's good for you to see what the Father is doing. Sure, nobody will go and put their trust in any human being. It is abomination for you to put your trust on your fellow human being. Put your trust in Yahuwah, who will deliver, who will save. Okay, this is Psalms, Tahalin, 146. 146 verse 3. What does it say? Yahuwah says, do not put your trust in prince, in a son of man, in whom is no deliverance. His wrath goes out, he returns to his earth. In that day, his plans perish. Yahuwah said, do not put your trust in man. Do not put your trust in prince. Who are a prince? Prince are the government. Prince is somebody that is in authority. The Father said, do not put your trust in them. Put your trust in him that have the power to restore, that have the power to destroy, that have the power to give life. Don't put your trust. I read YaramYAHU chapter 17 verse 5. Again, what does Yahuwah say? This said Yahuwah, cursed is the man who trusts in man and make flesh his arm, and whose heart turns away from Yahuwah. Verse 7 says, Barak is the man who trusts in Yahuwah, and whose trust is in Yahuwah. Yadah. Yashurel, our trust is in Yahuwah through YAHUSHA HaMashiach. Our trust is in Yahuwah through YAHUSHA HaMashiach. Our trust is in Yahuwah through Yahusha. Yahusha has the authority to deliver. So as Yahusha has declared that he will uproot everyone that is involved in Western innocent blood, the judgment has begun. They will not hide, because the Father has shown it already. So Yahusha commanded me to make this video to declare their judgment upon them, that he will uproot them from the beginning to the end. So shall it be in the name of Yahusha, Yahuwah. So shall it be in the name of Yahusha. As Yahusha has declared it, so shall it be. It is Yahusha that controls the earth. It is Yahusha that rules. The power is in Yahusha forever. Yahuwah. Yahuwah. Shalom Yashurel. Shalom Yehuda. Yehudin. Shalom Yahushalom. Yahuwah. Yahuwah. Power Yahusha, power. Power Yahusha, power, Yahusha, power, Yahusha, power, healer Yahusha, healer, Savior Yahusha, Savior, Yadah Yahuwah.